Okay, this is a podcast or a video about how to use DocuDroid because there is a gradient or levels of use for DocuDroid because it is so flexible and so extensible that it's up to the users to find out where to apply it and how to apply it. So at the very basic level, it's like your Xerox machine or it's like your JPEG or image app. Okay, so your pages, your pictures, your thumbnails, your screenshots are all in an organized repository. And if you label them properly, it's easy to find okay what you need. Okay, especially if you're talking about a few hundreds or a few thousand uh, images already. So that's the first most basic. It's a personal thing. The second becomes some sort of let's call it pair gain paradigm. Pair gain is there's two or more of us that want to consume media on a rational synchronized basis. So that's where the publishing functionality of DocuDroid comes in, because as long as it's a a special folder, it's called Z export, ZOP export, then I, let's say I'm the one who wants to share, will publish okay a ZOP export folder and have my audiences okay download it. The nice thing about this folder is that all the media and all the links and all the labels okay are functional as long as they're in that one single folder. So right now what's happening, especially on the web, is everything becomes fragmented. You have your video there, you have your PDF here, you have your label there, okay, you have your thumbnail elsewhere. It's difficult to get them and gather them in one place. So the pair gain paradigm is sort of okay my personal publisher. It can be a web page, it can be a video, it can be an MP3, it can be an image, etc., etc. Okay, so that's a pair gain. Third would be a little bit higher than pair gain. Let's call it the virtual classroom. The virtual classroom is okay. I start with a teacher, I have, or a professor, I have so many media that I have as backgrounders, as references, or as core units or core objects for my course. So I will now publish that and distribute it to section 1, section 2, section 3. And then now comes my scheduling and my synchronizing, because when you publish and you put a calendar or a time framework okay atop the folders, it's easy to uh, interpolate or to interject okay based on some sort of time frame, like the semester or the quarter or the week or the month. Okay, so you have as a personal player, as a pair game with a few users. Now it's a virtual classroom. Later on it becomes the virtual campus library. So when it becomes the campus library, you now are talking about a librarian, okay, who curates and as well as listens to the audiences, the students, what sort of media, what sort of research materials they're looking for. Okay, so it's notch higher than a classroom. Okay, it's the librarian or the chief information officer, if you want. Okay, and then of course, if you extend the library paradigm to a campus or a city, okay, it becomes the communications, okay, slash a TV channel of the LGU or the TV or the university or what have you. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so you start with the personal player, a pair game, a few users, virtual classroom, virtual library or virtual campus, then it becomes citywide. Okay, or beyond citywide. Okay, as long as your server, your DocuDroid server, is connected to the web with a permanent IP address, it can be seen worldwide if you needed to. Okay, so those are the 5 instances of how to use DocuDroid.